Okay, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What a lovely morning. Not actually a lovely morning. Let me not lie to you. It's raining and it's very cold in Ireland, and it's not that great to be honest. But it's better than yesterday. Yesterday was raining and it was very windy. So, guys, welcome to the channel. I am doing a video on Kalvin Phillips. Obviously, the title is "Will Kalvin Phillips ever play for Man City again?" Obviously, this is off the article that came out in the Sun. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Where Kalvin Phillips spoke about his time at Man City, where he spoke about his experiences at Man City and how he feels right now. But everybody obviously would jump on the bandwagon and say, you know what? Why is this guy doing this interview? Same as me, I was a bit confused and wondering. I was like, why is he doing this interview? Because first of all, he's still under contract with Man City. Yes, West Ham are paying all his wages right now, which is according to the loan agreement that was between Man City and West Ham. But number one, you're still under Man City contract. Number two, you haven't started very well at West Ham. So it doesn't mean that West Ham are going to buy you or anything. It doesn't mean that it's sealed that West Ham are going to pay anything for you. You might go back to Man City. Number three, um, why do the interview? If it was up to me, I'm not doing any interviews. I don't know who advised him. No matter how I was treated at Man City, I'm still not doing the interview. And by the way, guys, some people might come here and say, "Oh, Patrick, you're a City fan. You love Pep Guardiola. You're trying to make excuses. Uh, you're trying to make excuses for Pep Guardiola." No, I'm not. I went and did a research on this before I came on camera. I was like, let me check if there's any bit of history of Kalvin Phillips having similar issues at Leeds United. We're gonna start reading this comment. Let me just see the comments. First of all, I'd like to thank Sama for becoming a member. Guys, if you want to become a member, you can become a member of the channel. I think it's only €1. Is it €1? €1, I think so. €1 a month to be a member, I think so. If you want to help out, guys, it's up to you. But thank you very much, Summer Man, for coming. As I said, I'm not working at the moment. I am recovering. I had surgery, as most of you know, and I am recovering. And I'll be back in hospital today. At a point in time, I'm gonna go back to hospital today to do more checks. But at the meantime, I'm at home. I'm not working. I'm recovering. I don't think he'll ever play for Man City. I think the same, but we'll find out. Let's continue with the video. Victor, good morning, Patrick. Are you on holidays from work? Not really holidays, man. I had surgery due to something, so I am recovering at the moment, man. I'm recovering at the moment. I'm gonna be out of work for a very very long time. Hopefully, I don't. I'll try my best to get back to work, but in the meantime, right now, I can't really do much. As you can see, I'm right-handed, but I'm using the left. I can't really lift my right hand. So anyway, a lot of people know about it anyway. So let's move on with the Kalvin Phillips. I'm gonna start sharing articles, guys, because I just don't want to waffle without any articles. So I'll start with this. Obviously, this is one of the things he said. I think one of the things he said during his interview. So Fab says here, as we can say, when Pep came out and said I was overweight, he was right to do so. But there are different ways to go about it. I did not disagree, but obviously it took a big knock on my confidence. My family were not happy about it either, especially my mom. People can say overweight like it's 10 kgs. I was probably 1.5 over my weight target. I think this is when he was coming back from the Euros. Was it the Euros? Or coming back from England duty? Now, the thing is, as I was telling people, right? Obviously, when football players, right, are told they're overweight, it's never big weight. It's a certain type of weight. Now, I remember Pep Guardiola with Samuel Nasri, even Aguero. I think Aguero also came in overweight. Even Riyad Mahrez came in a bit overweight. I think he said it in the press. He says, I want my players, right, when they come back, to come back at a weight that we have targeted them to, because we do a lot of running, we do a lot of pressing as a team, and when you come back a certain weight that you're not supposed to come back to, it's difficult for you to stay fit. Let me try find this video because I think I found this video the other day. It's difficult for you to stay fit if you come back a weight that obviously we gave you a target and you did not reach the target. All I'm saying is, I think you can. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play the video. I found the video. I sent it to one of my mates, but I'll try play you guys the video. So in this video, I think it's Pep Guardiola basically talking about the reason why he wants his players to have a certain weight. And it's not only Pep Guardiola, let's be honest. It's not Pep Guardiola who is the only manager who wants the players to always be a certain weight. Okay, so let me remove this first and go about it. Bear with me for a minute. It's very difficult. Very difficult. I'm a bit slow doing this. Okay, let's share this and then we can just share it because a lot of people I see went on this bandwagon of racism as usual. Oh, it's racist. Oh, how dare he? Yeah, Toure said this before. He's a racist. So I just want us to clear. So I'm gonna play this clip. Hopefully people can hear it. Hopefully the volume is there. Let me play the clip for you guys, and then we'll go about obviously talking.
They were not overweight, but I wanted my players fit, and for me the weight is so important. So we need to run, we need to fight, we need to jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pausing it for a minute. So he says, for me, a football player's weight is very, very important, and it's not only Pep Guardiola, by the way, who is a manager who wants the players to come back fit. And by the way, as I said, I didn't want to just come here and say, "Oh, Phillips was wrong" or "Pep Guardiola was right." Of course, people in the media and some people are saying it outright. He was wrong to say it outright. But the thing is, it's not the first time also Kalvin Phillips has had issues of being unfit. There's an article I'm going to share in a few minutes where at Leeds United, he was dropped because he also came back overweight when he came back from England. So he was also dropped in Leeds United for coming back overweight. But my other thing is, as I said from the beginning of the video, is I don't understand, regardless the fact that, look, I get it. You were hurt, you were disappointed, but you're still under the City contract. You signed a 5-year contract, my friend. And I know every human being has the right to speak, but you have to pick the right moment to speak. Right now, at West Ham, your loan move is not going very well. You gave away 2 goals so far, my friend, and you are building back your confidence. Why do the interview now? You should have taken your time because, as I said, City are still your employers. Okay, let's continue with this clip from Pep Guardiola.
We need to hit the ball, and after 2 days again, and after 3 days again, and after 3 days again. And when you are not fit and your weight is not properly, danger's coming, and they are not faster enough.
Again, you see, this is why I played this video. It's not about racism. Some people are trying to paint it. Oh, Pep is a racist. Yaya Toure said it. Yaya was also one who used to come back overweight. I remember when he was playing for Pellegrini, one time he came overweight and he couldn't track, he couldn't run. Look, man, I am not a footballer. I was doing last year, I was doing gym for 8 months, and it helped me a lot during that time. Right now, I've gained back my weight, obviously because I've been sick for a while now. But I gained back my weight because I couldn't go to gym again. Had a few issues with mental health, depression. So things just went downhill for me in 2030. But when I was going to the gym, as just a normal human being, I was hitting my weight targets because I had a personal trainer who was giving me weight targets. And I'm not a football player. Let me remind you, I'm just a normal guy who was trying to lose weight, trying to stay fit, but I was still hitting my weight targets. Every week I was hitting my weight targets. I was even winning these small awards from this organization where go weigh yourself. They give you the food plans. All I'm trying to say is these guys as football players, their job is to stay fit. Their job is to run. Their job is to play football. And they even have a better opportunity than some of us. They don't have to pay for that gym membership. It's free. There's people there they can talk to. There's people who can look after them. So every time Calvin Phillips seems he goes to England, he comes back overweight. As I said, there's an article I'm going to show you in a few minutes from Leeds United where they were saying he came back unfit and overweight at Leeds United. Bielsa had to drop him. Future, big up to you. Big up to you, Future. Big up to you. Guys, like the video. Let me just continue this clip from Pep Guardiola, then we'll move on to the other part of the article that was posted by Fab.
Quicker in the head than off, and that's why I want to be my players.
Okay, so that is Pep Guardiola explaining the reason why he says players have to come fit. And obviously, let's not even listen to Pep Guardiola. As normal people, as I said again, we all know that a football player's job is to play football. That's all you do. You play football, you go to the gym, you meet the physios, you meet people who do the nutrition at the place. They give you advice on what food to eat. So that is your job. That is part of your job. Look, I am not somebody who's heartless, right? And I'm going to be fair. Of course, it's heartbreaking to hear all this. But at the end of the day, this is another thing that I don't agree with Phillips again. Here's another thing that Fab posted. I hope you guys can see. Guys, as I said, this is a video just saying, will Phillips ever play for City again? I'm just showing the reason why I'm doing this video. And I'm showing the reason why all this Phillips thing has gone a bit out of hand, why some City fans are not happy. So here we go. Pep was frustrated that I didn't come back into training early after the World Cup, of course. But it was a miscommunication between the people that worked at City and myself. I got told to be back on a certain date. I was always going to go back earlier than the date anyway, because I hadn't played that much for England during the tournament. He didn't play for England at all. I don't think so. I think he played like 5 minutes. I don't even think he played for England. I'd just recovered from my shoulder injury. So Pep wanted me to come in the day after we finished the tournament so I could be involved in friendlies. I never got the information because if he asked me to have been there, I would have been there. Now, again, players are entitled to rest. Players are entitled to do whatever they want. These guys play football and they stress out. But here's my thing for Phillips where I don't agree with him. He says there was a miscommunication. Phillips, did you really need communication? Guys watching, maybe I'm being a bit of a prick or an asshole, but did Phillips really need communication? Let me explain. Phillips never played at all at City. He got injured. He was advised, the rumors are they advised him not to go to the World Cup because of the shoulder recovery. He went to the World Cup. They never played him. I think they never played him because I was like, why did Phillips go? I remember I asked, why did Phillips go to the World Cup with England? They never played him. Now, this guy, I remember the City fans were fuming because this guy was not one of the people who showed up early back for preseason. He wasn't. Now he says there was a miscommunication. If they told me to come back early, I've come back early. Did he need have to? Do they have to tell you? Let me explain what I mean. Riyad Mahrez, right, went to play AFCON, played every single game in AFCON. Riyad Mahrez won the AFCON. Guess what? He came back immediately. And even Pep told him not to come back, but he still came back. Even Pep said in the press, Riyad Mahrez came back. We told him to have extra rest, but he came back immediately after he won the AFCON. Do you see what I'm saying? There's been players in this Man City team who have come back early for preseason because they want to find a place for themselves. They want to find a place for themselves. But Phillips says that, if somebody told me there was a miscommunication. I remember I did a video and I defended Phillips, by the way. I was defending him. I was like, guys, give him a break. He's going through a lot. He came from Leeds United. He had the shoulder injury. He did not get played for England. But somebody told me, Patrick, be careful. This guy, he went to England. He didn't play at all. He was advised not to go to England by Man City, apparently. He didn't, but he still went to England, was benched. He was not used. He never came back in time, and then that's the thing. The overweight thing happened with Pep. I'm starting to see a pattern here. As I said, let's not forget, I'm about to show you an article about Phillips in Leeds United, where he also went to England and came back overweight and was dropped. So he tells me that, oh, they had to tell me to come in. There was a miscommunication. No, Phillips, you did not have to take that extra time off. You didn't, because you didn't play at England. Why did you still take the extra time off? Why didn't you come back like people like Rodri? Rodri, who played all season. Why didn't you come? This guy came back late, I remember, to preseason for Man City. He came back late and he says, somebody had to tell me. I think if you want something, if you have the desire for something, if you really want to be part of something, if you want to play at top quality, if you want to be a top football player, if you want to compete with top players like De Bruyne, Foden, Rodri, all these guys, they come back to training early. Every City player that has always been top notch, they say, oh, they are first at training, last to go. Do you remember people were talking about Jack? Yes, Jack, I remember, stayed for, but Jack played for England. But here's Jack. Jack was drinking when he had the small break after the World Cup. But guess what? Jack started doing training videos. He was already being trained, and Jack came back to training, and Pep said Jack came back sharp. And this is Jack Grealish, which people were saying, oh, Jack is eating pizza, Jack is drinking. But guess what? Jack came back on the right weight, came back sharp and played the season, and then helped us win the UCL. And this guy came back on weight and came back late. I'm just saying, guys, I feel sorry for Phillips. Obviously, what he went through is difficult. As I said, I've been going through mental health issues myself, and I've been going through with the illness, and I haven't been well. I understand, but the thing is, sometimes you have to take responsibility for things. I have taken responsibility when I started doing my training. When I saw my weight on the scale, I took responsibility for my own weight. Nobody was forcing me to drink a lot during lockdown. Nobody forced me to eat a lot during lockdown. Nobody told me not to go to the gym earlier than I did last year. I could have gone to the gym years ago, but I stayed. It's only last year I did gym for 8 months. But before, in the past, I had the opportunity. I never made an excuse on, if somebody communicated to me that my health was not great earlier on, I could have gone to the gym earlier. No, Phillips, my guy, my friend, you were supposed to come to training early. Everybody was looking at you. Everybody was waiting for you because you never played in England. Anyway, let me just read comments. Guys, if I'm being harsh, let me know. But I'm just talking based on what information I'm looking at. I'm going to show you the article from Leeds United in a few minutes. Spot on, says MCFC. And totally agree. Even Pep arrives first and leaves last. That is true. Pep cuts his holidays and comes first to training. Samuel Nazari had the same behavior. Jack was training on holiday with the personal trainer. You see, Jack was training. Jack was seen drinking, blacked out, being carried. But the next morning, he was seen training. And Jack came sharp. And Pep says, Jack has come so sharp. That's why I played him immediately. But my guy here says, oh, somebody had to tell me to come back. No, nobody had to tell you. If you want something in life, you go fight for it. You go fight for it. Okay, so let me show you this other article, guys. Like the video, guys. Like the video. Here is another article, guys. So this is Phillips at Leeds United. Okay, Andy Townsend hears rumors Phillips returned to Leeds United overweight. So you can read here that again he went to England, and this is time when he was in this is time when he was at Leeds United. The defensive midfielder was a new substitute for the 5-1 defeat away to United. And Townsend is baffled that he didn't start that game. Ex-Chelsea player also revealed that he heard about Phillips' physical condition when he did return to preseason training. Phillips is on the bench. You are at Old Trafford. You are at United first game of the season, and there's going to be 70,000 in there, say Townsend on TalkSport on Tuesday, as is shown on the radio official account. I didn't see the point of having Phillips on the bench. I see the point of starting him and maybe saying, give me the best hour you've got. Give me what you can. But I don't see the point of having someone like him on the bench, not starting. I don't. And then says, there have been some rumors. I have no idea where. Okay, I have no idea where they are justified or or whatever, that he was a bit overweight when he came back after summer. Well, if that's that over, okay, if he's that overweight, he shouldn't be on the bench. He should be back at Leeds training morning and night to get himself in the best shape of the next game. So basically, this is just one of the articles, by the way. The fact that Phillips weight issue is always there. This is just one of the articles. But if you go and do research yourself, it looks like this happens over and over, where he was getting dropped, being unfit. This is how he was getting a lot of injuries. There's another article. I don't know if it's actually true, or if it's just hearsay, where at Leeds United he had to be stopped from buying takeaways and stuff like that. But all I'm saying is, sometimes when there's rumors of things, they are true. If people keep saying you're an asshole, you're surely an asshole. People just keep don't say that. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. The question is, will Kalvin Phillips ever play for City again? I think this is the end. I think we are not going to see him again in a City jersey. I highly doubt it, unless there's a miracle. We only see in the media what they want us to see. Jack is targeted by the media. That is true, actually. That is true. Jack was loved by the media. Is targeted. Guys, that's my video. It's not going to be a long video. Let me know in the comments if you think Phillips will ever play for City again. Let me know if I was wrong, saying that he had to fight for his place, and it was partly some of his fault. Maybe Pep Guardiola was harsh, but Pep Guardiola has been harsh to a lot of players before, and a lot of managers, including Fergie. Fergie blasted David Beckham for having cornrows. So, guys, I'm sorry. It's just, it is. I'm disappointed that he talked about Pep saying he was overweight. He still said he was 1.5 overweight. Yeah, he was 1.5 overweight. But at the end of the day, you're a football player, man. If they give you a target, it's a target. It's a target. It is what it is. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. I'll do the preview for the Champions League later on today. And possibly, okay, so how does a manager say a player is not not fit? Apparently, they have to say he's unfit. That's what he wanted to be said. I think that's what he wanted. How you feeling? I'm actually feeling okay. I have a bit of pain and swelling, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna go down. As I said, I'm going back to the hospital today to do more checks. So hopefully those go well. But I'll let everybody know. Look, I'll be updating people on how everything is going. But thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it, guys. Enjoy your afternoon. I'll do the Champions League preview later on today, or I'll do it tomorrow morning. But thank you very much, guys. Appreciate for watching, guys, and appreciate all the support and all the messages I got from you guys. I really appreciate them. And thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.